Nate and I were kind of sticking together, but I felt this area a little up higher that just looked amazing, and I kind of went up there, and sure enough,
not been down here much at all. This is the first sit that Thompson and I are together since he killed his buck. The trail cam activity has really bumped up the last 3 days, and you can see him bump up this morning. It's mid-20s. Coldest morning we've had yet this season probably, so we're excited for this sit and hoping to knock down a doe or two this morning. It's a snowy October 29th morning. Kansas City got its first snow of the fall last evening. Just enough to cover everything a little bit, but it's our coldest morning we've hunted yet. Mid-20s, really quiet. Thank God there was snow on the ground. Kind of softened everything up. Getting in here, we weren't too loud, but it is really still. Only 2 or 3 mile an hour wind. The pressure's really high. This is when we bought the property in February with the family. This is what I was dreaming of right here. Just a cold, crisp, snowy October morning. It's just great to be up in the stand, but we're sitting over our beans and radish mix, which looks really good. Hopefully this morning they'll want to come in here and get a bite to eat. Well, it's about 9 a.m. Really slow movement this morning. I haven't seen a deer, which is surprising. I thought it'd be better, but the thing that's tough with these mornings is it's almost too still. Like, I could hear a pin drop on the other side of this field, and I just don't think deer like moving on those mornings. I feel like they like a little cover noise. We're gonna get down, check one camera on this field edge, and then grab one card right behind us, and then head out. Tuesday, October 29th. Halloween right around the corner. I had brought some snacks this day. Snickers. You thought I was loud. I apologize for being loud. Anywho, so we're sitting over a bean and radish plot again. This whole field edge, I checked it after the hunt, this whole field edge is covered with scrapes. Thomas and I were just talking last week when we hunted it. We were like, there's a bunch of rubs, but we haven't really had the scrape action. But man, they had just lit up here, so came back in here. It's early. A lot of the snow's melted, but it's still about 30 degrees. So, man, we are hoping some deer funnel into this food source tonight. The neighbor to the north is harvesting corn. So, I'm not sure if that's good or it's a bad thing, but I hope we have a good sit. It's Wednesday, October 30th. Thomas and I are sitting on the south side of the Kansas 80 this morning. It's cold, a little more windy than it has been, which is actually a good thing. But last night we had some of the best rut activity we've seen yet. The first rut activity, we had a little young buck, 2.5-year-old, come out and grunt and chase after some does in our beans and radishes. So that was awesome to see. But we came into the timber this morning. We've had a lot of movement through this central part. Right now we have like about 4 deer that we probably shoot. One of them is going to be a give an eyeball when we see it, but they've been using the middle of this property through this stream, and we've had daylight activity on the 26th and 27th. We had night activity on the 28th. Yesterday we had a good evening in the beans, so I mean it's starting to pick up big time. One deer that I wouldn't be surprised to see is Thompson. I disagree on if he's a 3.5 or 4.5, but he's probably 160-inch plus deer, just big 10 with the kicker, I think on his G2 on his right side. But if he's a 3.5-year-old, he's a stud, and I'm going to pass him, which would be insane. But if I believe he's 4.5 or older with a big body on him, then I'm going to shoot him. But he's especially been daylight along this central area, so man, the anticipation is rising, and these hunts are only going to be getting better. I need to pass him. Biggest buck in my life I'd pass. That doesn't happen very often. It's not like I've killed a 180 and just want to pass a 160, 3.5 or 4.5-year-old. It's like that would be the biggest buck in my life by a lot.
we had a long morning. We took down the set we were in, put it at a new spot that looks better, more travel, a little deeper in the timber, which is what we wanted. While I was looking for sign to set up a Spartan on, I stumbled upon a deer that we know. We had pictures of him in December, and we found a shed, and he died somehow. We're not sure, but pick him up. He's right here. He was honestly the only deer from sheds and the few trail cam pictures we got that we knew was mature. But pretty crazy to find him. We're not sure what it was. Could be a bunch of different things. But we were really surprised we weren't getting any trail cam pictures of him because we knew he was going to be a homebody. Alright, what's the plan, man? We're heading out for our evening sit. It's 1:45 p.m. How long have we been in town? 30 minutes. Grabbed some lunch and then we're heading back out. Brewed some coffee because we didn't get our nap and I don't want to fall asleep in the tree. So I'm gonna have a different game plan for tonight. Feels good in the belly actually, but we've been hunting our 80 pretty hard this week. So we were also in there for a long time hanging stands and stuff, so we've been pretty intrusive. So tonight we're gonna back off and not hunt the 80, but there is a piece of public close by and we are going to hunt that actually. We have wind that is really good and it's a cut cornfield that just got cut not too long ago. So we thought, why not? It doesn't get much pressure, just a small little track. So we are gonna go hunt that little public piece, that cornfield edge, hopefully find some scrapes and something and hang a stand. So give it a go at least.
And action. So Thompson and I kind of changed things up tonight. We are on a piece of public. We've been pressuring our 80 really hard, so we kind of thought the best bet was to get off of it and kind of just let it settle down a little bit. So we also didn't have a great wind direction for any of our stands that we were comfortable with, and we found a piece of public that has corn and good bedding, it seems like, and the wind would be perfect. So we slipped in here and we were excited. There's a lot of sign. We found a few big buck tracks on the field edge and a lot of scrapes. So hopefully it's a good night. I've got a buck and a doe tag, so we'll see what comes by. I don't have. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's October 31st. This year for Halloween, I decided to dress up as a hunter. What do you think? No, but seriously, my mom said I had to bundle up if I wanted to go out, so went over to First Light and got hooked up. But Tom an inch or two of dusting. So it's just beauty. We have a river behind us, a little river, and got a cornfield in front of us. So we're hoping something pops out and offers us a shot this morning. Either way, it's just going to be a great sit. A slow morning. We were surprised we haven't seen a deer yet. It's really cold and snowy, but we're gonna tear down and head home. Basically, Thomas has a newborn at home, and we have things we need to get done. So we're gonna be home for about 2 days, and then we'll be back out here. So it was a productive week. Kind of saw the beginning of some rut activity. Bucks are starting to go daylight. Definitely not rutting yet. Definitely not really starting that up yet. But this next week it should be really great. So we're gonna head home and we'll be back soon.